First, we'll see today what is Python full stack. Okay. In this Python full stack, we are going to cover Python first language. First part. In Python language, we made two divisions. One, core Python, and second is advanced Python. Actually, there are no divisions in Python language. Python is only one language. You download Python language, you install Python language. There are no divisions. These are divisions which are made by us. For fundamentals, core Python. For advanced concepts, advanced Python. Okay. And second thing, extension you can call. After Python, extension. That is web development. Web development. In web development, first part to begin with is UI technologies. That is actually prerequisite. For web development. Prerequisite. Under UI technologies, you should know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, UI technologies. Then you have something to learn about frameworks. That is actually called CMS. Right? What is CMS? Content Management Systems. CMS, Content Management System. In this, we learn Django. Then we learn Flask. Then we cover REST API. Right? Here, UI technologies, 5 modules are there. We just study basics, not in depth of it. Because you're not going to work as web designer. You're going to work as web developer. For web developer, you don't need to have in-depth knowledge of what? These things. Fundamentals also, if you know, it's more than enough. What fundamentals? Basics. Whatever I cover in the course content of 5 modules, that is considering what is needed in web development. Those things only I'm going to focus. But here we don't compromise. Everything we will study. Django. Everything. Whatever is available, we'll discuss. This is small framework, you can call it. Flask is called mini framework, which is also used for web development. And interesting thing is, someone who is aware of Django, someone who has knowledge of Django, very easily they can understand Flask. Hardly 4 or 5 days enough. Comparison where we can wind up Flask. And important is this part. This will take at least 15 to 20 sessions or around 1 month it takes to understand what? REST API. That is called representational RE. S, state. T, transfer. Application programming interface. You understand, right? REST API. This is what we have planned to design for what? Python full stack, right? Right. Keeping all these things in view, today, let us begin with Introduction to Python language. Right. Listen. The first fundamental point. First fundamental point in introduction to Python. Because I said now here, it is a what? Language. So here you have to learn. This is kind of history, you can say. The first point what I write. What it is, listen. Python is a language. Okay. Developed. Acha. If someone asks you, what is a language? If someone asks you, for example, a small question I'm saying, what is a language? Now you answer them that C, C++, Python, Java, C#.NET, VB.NET, etc. What they asked you, what is a language? They didn't ask you what are the examples of languages. You understand? Many people are aware that these all are categorized in languages. For example, assume, I do a mistake. Myself, I do a mistake. What? I write here MS Office. I write. I don't know. I have written that MS Office. Now you definitely, since you people are aware of programming, you have idea about coding, you have some knowledge about computers, definitely you'll catch me now. You'll ask me, why MS Office you're calling as language? MS Office is not a language. But I ask you now, but I wrote. Then how you justify that MS Office is not language? MS Office is a package. How to justify? So now again a new question has come now. What is a package? Now a new question. From where this has come? Just I did small mistake of writing MS Office. Then people have said me that MS Office is not a language. Please don't write MS Office as language. MS Office doesn't come under language. Then I asked them, what is MS Office? Then they said me like, MS Office comes under packages. Okay, agreed. Here. So not answer. This is examples. This is examples. Only one MS Office package you have? You have any other packages? Yeah, games. Games that you play are packaged. Databases, all are. We have many. You heard about Tally? Accounting package, Tally. That also package. Many are there, many. Examples are given. Now you say, now you got classification. Packages separately you listed. Languages separately you listed. Now answer. What is a package? So first point. Now answer. Packages are what? Softwares. Packages all are softwares, no doubt. MS Office is a software. You require to install it. Games, any game that you want to play, whether it's in your mobile or in your laptop or in your desktop, it has to be installed. Databases, whether it is Oracle or it is SQL Server, it is MySQL or something else, they have to be installed. You understand? So it means what? Packages are softwares. But they support to achieve what? Specific task. Important. Packages are softwares. Support to achieve what is it? Specific task. Important. Package, just 2 words you remember. Forget about the initial part. Package, 2 words. Specific task. Example. MS Word. What for it is used? MS Word, what for it is used? Documentation. There's only answer. We don't do any other work in MS Office except documentation. Excel. Calculations. Right? PowerPoint. Presentation. Have you ever seen a person preparing resume in PowerPoint? Resume. We prepare resume in PowerPoint, or do you prepare your resume in Excel? Then where do you prepare? Yes, Word. Presentation. We don't do with Word. Presentation. We don't do with Excel. Presentation is about slides. That will happen only in PowerPoint. Databases. Do you prepare your resume in Oracle? No. They are meant for managing databases. They are meant for managing data. You understand? Now, clear now? Specific task. Now, language. What is the answer for language? Okay. This is for understanding, I'm saying. Your mother tongue. My mother tongue. That is also language only. That is also language. Right? Our language is for communicating between two people, two persons. Right? Here. Same answer. Medium of communication. Right? But with whom? Device. Which one? Computer. How? Through set of instructions is what you call program. What do you call? Program. Bas ho gaya. Now you feel package definition, language definition same here? No. Are you following me? Package is different, language is different. Clear? So just we started with introduction to Python. I just have come across with a word to write there as Python is a language. For that, I had a comparison. Comfortable? Okay. Now listen. Python is a language developed in the year 1989. 1989. Right? In the year 1989. Who developed? Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum. Where? At CWI. At CWI. Right? At CWI as advanced of ABC language. Yes. You know something? This one sentence has 5 to 6 points covered in. First, language. Python is a language developed in 89. Developed by Guido van Rossum at CWI as advanced of ABC language. Right? Chalo. For understanding this, comparison will do. Go to again a notepad. Comparison. 1972, C has come. C language. Which year? 72. 1982, C++ language has come. 1992, Java has come. Between 82 and 92, 89 में what has come? Python. But now at least with this comparison, you understand that Python is in the market before to Java. You understand? But people has recognized Python just very recently, from past 7, 8 years or 10 years. People started identifying Python because Python is going to play major role in artificial intelligence, plus it is going to play major role in data science. Then people felt its importance. You got that? Right? This is only for comparison. Okay. And one more thing I'll highlight. One more thing. What is it? Here I used one word. What is it? CWI. CWI. What is CWI? CWI is, listen, Centrum Viscund Informatica. What it is? It is National Research Institute for Maths and Computer Science. Where is it? It is at Netherlands. It's not from India. Netherlands. So CWI is what? It is your research institute in Netherlands. What is it? For maths and computer science. Where in which country it is? Netherlands. And one more rule. What did they, when they developed this Python 1989, as advanced of which language? ABC language. Remember, ABC language was developed in 1985. 1985. After working with this ABC language for around 3 to 4 years, they found n number of disadvantages with that language. Then they introduced a new language as an extension of ABC language, and that is called what? Python. Which year? 1989. And one more interesting thing. Though in 1989, they introduced Python, it was not made for people available. I mean, they didn't make that software available for people. They developed, it was in what? Research. It was in still upgradation. So almost 2 years, it was in trial. It was in observation. Then in the year 1991, it is made available for public. In the year 1991, it is made available for whom? Public to use Python. And you know something? When they made that Python available for people to use in 1991, then they realized that Python may require continuous developments, frequent developments. Every time they need to have modifications. Then they decided to hand over this Python to some other company. You understand? And then remember, today, Python is being maintained by a company called PSF, Python Software Foundation. Which company? Software Foundation, PSF. You understand? And you know one thing, once they got that authorization to work with Python, to develop, make changes in Python. So what they did is, PSF has come with its first version in the year 1994 as Python 1.0. Python 1.0, which is currently ruled out. We don't find Python 1.0 available for us. Even official website of Python will allow you to download and install from Python 2.0. You understand? And remember, Python 1.0, they call major version. Like this, from 1994 till today, PSF has come up with only 3 major versions. That's it. Python 1.0, Python 2.0. No doubt it is also major version. And then Python 3.0. But that's it. Major three only. Minor multiple we have. 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. Those are called minor versions. 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4 till 3.13. 3.13. Acha. 3.8. 3.8 में 3.9 3.10 3.8 में 3.8 में we got 22 subversions. Those are called micro versions. You understand? It means Python version is classified into three categories: major, minor, micro. Because of that micro versions, minor versions, today Python has 100 plus versions available. Comfortable? Following what I'm saying? Right. So going forward on this, next part. Clear now? Now, so that minor version, micro version, next, when I discuss Python versions on that, I'll explain you what it is. Second point to listen. See, just now I compared C, C++, Java, Python. I compared now all four. So for naming a language, for every language, there is one reason. There is one reason. C language. Why they named C language? Why they given a name for your language as C? So there is one history behind. There is one history behind. Right? So exactly why they named the language as Python. Even for that, there is one small history. What it is? Listen. Python has been named after a comedy TV show. Comedy TV show that will telecast in Netherlands. That was in 1980s. That TV show. That TV show was Monty Python. What was the comedy TV show name? Monty Python. Okay, and listen, as you know, comedy TV shows, even in our state, there are n number of comedy TV shows that are running. There are many comedy TV shows that are running even in our country at national level. State level they are running, national level also they are running. They are fun to watch for entertainment. Fun to watch. So Monty Python was a comedy TV show in Netherlands, which Guido van Rossum used to like a lot. He used to like that comedy TV show a lot. So he connected, as Monty Python is fun to watch. From that Monty Python, he named the language as Python and made a statement that Python is fun to use for programming. You understand? So Monty Python. So what for it is? Fun to use for what? Programming. So from where this Python word has come? From Monty Python. Clear no? Right. Second. Right. Now listen carefully. Python is actually a combination of two languages. Combination of two. One I call. It is high level and object-oriented programming language. What it is, I'll explain you later. It is high level and object-oriented programming language. Clear? Third point. Third. It is simple to learn, easy to code, right? And debug. Simple to learn, easy to write, and easy to debug. Clear? Fourth, I'll write one sentence, but I'll explain probably in the next class quite detailed. What it is, listen. Python is open source language. Python is what? Open source language, right? And it is freeware. And it is freeware. What does it mean? Freeware means anyone can download any version for any number of times. What is not needed? License. License is not needed. What is open source? Next class, I'll cover, nothing to worry. Okay? Right. Next. Fifth point we learn. Python has been developed by extracting features from various other programming languages like. So it means like this now. From some language, they found some good feature they made available in Python. In some other language, they found something good in it. They extracted and placed in Python. In some other language, they found something good in it. They extracted. Means it's like this now. Python is mixture of things now. Python is mixture of things. Right? What are this? Listen. Python may we are going to use what? Function programming. Python. This they extracted from C language. Python may we are going to use what? Object-oriented programming, which they extracted from C++ language. Why C++ I'm saying? Why I'm not saying Java? Java also containing, when Python was there, Java was not there at that time. Python has come after C++. Python is between Java and C++. So Java was not there at that time. So they extracted the features from where? Object-oriented programming, they extracted from where? C++. Third, there is something called modular programming. This they extracted from a software called Modula 3. And fourth, we have something related to called scripting. And this they extracted from Perl and Linux OS. Comfortable? You understood what I said here? The last. Listen carefully, please. The last. Python programs run unchanged on any OS without making a single character change in. You understand? Python programs run unchanged on what? On any OS without even making what? A single character change. Imagine if you have written a program in Mac, you share with me, I'll directly run on Windows. If Divya has written a program in Linux, she shares a program with me, I can run the program on Windows direct. You understand? If Mustafa has developed a program in Unix operating system, he shares that program with me, direct I can run on Windows. Comfortable? This is a kind of what? Introduction to Python, which we already covered last week in our online class. The same thing, because today many new students have joined even in online and offline. For that reason, I made this thing revise. Right? Okay. Second part. Uses of Python. Right. Listen here. Instead of making theory on this topic, uses of Python, I made it available through one simple architecture for this. In our online class only, I made the same picture. I'll open. I'll show you what you are going to do. Okay. What do you call that as? Uses of Python. Means where do we use Python? Or what for Python is being used? So for that, what you do, listen. Here. File. Open. This picture, which actually I've drawn last week, the same picture I'm opening. Again, instead of drawing, Python uses. Yes. Last class, we discussed this. What do you find here? Python language. After developing Python language, right, you can plan to go with what? Web application development. One stream. That is to your choice. See, once you complete Python language, you got open opportunities now. That you have to decide what is best for your career. What is best that you can find a job in an easy way. Now, after completion of Python language, you can plan to make your career into what? Artificial intelligence. That AI makes two things to learn. One, data analysis, and second, data visualization. Data analysis we do with pandas, and data visualization we do with what? Matplotlib. That two modules would take at least around 8 months. 7 to 8 months it takes to study pandas and data visualization. Clear? Or else you can make your career into data science. To learn data science, Python provides special libraries. One is called TensorFlow. Second is called PyTorch. These libraries we use for machine learning. And second is deep learning. What for it is used? Machine learning and deep learning. Following me? If not, you can make your Python application development into what now? Desktop application development, where you can make your things available for GUI programming, graphical user interface, right? Where you can use these all libraries, tkinter, Kiwi, WXPython, PyQt. In web application development, you can plan for Django. However, we are covering Django and Flask, both. Pyramid, Tornado, these are also application libraries and REST API. That blue color, that box which I have drawn is our Python Fullstack. Okay, or you can use Python for IoT applications, network programming, games, system administration. These are all things that you can develop. But for all of them, what is prerequisite? Python language. But one thing is there. I won't say, like, at least let me be open so that you can understand it's important. I'm not saying, complete IT industry is using only Python language. No. You can say like this, out of 100, 80 are using Python, 20 are using R language, R programming, R language. 80 are preferring Python and 20 are preferring what? R. Why? Because same only. But compared to R, Python is easy to learn, easy to understand, easy to write, easy to debug. R gives little complexion in understanding those things. That is the reason why IT industry also demands for Python language. Do you get this? Yeah. Clear now? Understood everything? So 2 modules. What are they? Here, introduction to Python. And what is the second one? Uses of Python. And I covered this through what? Refer to .png file. So sentences wise, if you want to study, you can say like this. Python is used in web application development. Python is used in desktop application development. Python can be used in data science. Python can be used in AI. Python can be used in system administration. Python can be used in IoT. Python can be used for network programming. Python can be used for theoretical. The theoretical points you may miss, for that reason I've come up with picture. So that picture you remember, theoretical points you can make on your own. Comfortable? Clear? Right. And according to our last, week classes, 2 more topics are there. Versions of Python and features of Python. And along with this, we have something called flavors of Python. So probably 1 or 2 days, tomorrow we'll try to understand these 2 topics, these 2. If possible, we'll start this also. So one day we'll have one more day we'll have for revision. Then after that, we'll come to our regular session from where we will start how to download and install your Python language. Get your laptops. I'll update you a day before so that parallel to me, you can do your things for practical in classes. Right? So more one day tomorrow, we will have for revision. All these things, notes already I wrote in my last week when I went with online classes. The same notes I'll share with you, nothing to write. So just understand clearly, note soft copy will be shared. So students who are attending online, I will share the notes through the chat panel. We got this approach. File upload process will be there. From there, I'll upload the notes. You can download that notes for your reference. Okay? That's